This show is brought to you by NMDC Group.
The UAE's financial wealth forecast to grow to $1.3 trillion, and oil prices hover at new 10-month highs. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. The UAE's financial wealth should grow from $1 trillion to $1.3 trillion between 2022 and 2027, with a compound annual growth rate of 5.5% in new wealth. That's according to a new BCG report, which says equities and investment funds remain the UAE's largest asset class, with 58% in total personal wealth in 2022. Bonds are expected to grow at the fastest pace, with a CAGR of 8.4%, followed by life insurance and pensions as the third largest asset class by 2027. Oil prices edged up this morning, hovering at a new 10-month high after both benchmarks surged nearly 2% yesterday to close at their highest level since November 2022. The news of OPEC member Libya shutting 4 of its eastern oil export terminals due to its deadly storm also boosted prices. This added to expectations of tighter global supply and slower demand in China. Brent futures sat at well over $92 a barrel this morning, while West Texas reached over $89. Russian oil production is seen declining by 1.5% to 527 million metric tons this year from 535 million in 2022. That's according to Russia's oil ministry. It's a drop of over 10.5 million barrels per day. The ministry says Russia's natural gas output is expected to fall to 642 billion cubic meters in 2023 from 672 BCM in 2022. Since its invasion of Ukraine, Russia has halted or delayed publishing some of its key energy data, including production and export information. ARM, the chip designer owned by SoftBank, has reportedly received enough backing from investors to secure the top end of its IPO price range. ARM would command a $54.5 billion valuation. After reviewing investor commitments, ARM decided it will only accept the top end of its indicated $47 to $51 per share range at minimum. The shares in the $5 billion IPO are scheduled to start trading in New York tomorrow. Birkenstock has filed for an IPO, but it's unclear when the German footwear company will reveal its share price or terms of the share sale. Birkenstock is owned by LVMH-backed private equity firm L. Catterton. The company will list on the New York Stock Exchange in an IPO that could be valued at more than $8 billion. Birkenstock reported about $1.3 billion in revenue in 2022, with 18% revenue growth from 2018 to 2022. Oracle suffered its worst daily stock loss in more than 2 decades overnight. Shares crashed 13.5% to below $110. The American software giant's earnings report largely disappointed investors. Oracle reported a 9% year-on-year increase in its revenue for the first quarter of fiscal 2024 to $12.5 billion, narrowly missing expectations. And those losses are evident in today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking, which tracks the daily ups and downs of the world's wealthiest people. Oracle's Larry Ellison is by far our biggest loser today, down $18.7 billion overnight, and now with net wealth of $140.6 billion. Our second biggest loser today is Elon Musk, down $4.4 billion with net wealth of $264.9 billion. And our third place loser is Gautam Adani, down $2.1 billion with net wealth of $56.3 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest Billionaires news. French regulators have ordered Apple to halt sales of the iPhone 12 for emitting too much electromagnetic radiation. The French agency that regulates radio frequencies says testing found the model emits more electromagnetic waves than is permitted. It says accredited labs found absorption of electromagnetic energy by the body at 5.74 watts per kilo when the phone was being held in the hand or kept in a pocket. The European standard is a specific absorption rate of 4 watts per kilo. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
This show is brought to you by NMDC Group.